how do you define a truly successful business? Most people would default to the obvious: revenue, market share, expansion. And yes, those matters, they always will. But ask the leaders who've built something that outlasts them, and you will hear a different answer. Beyond profit margins, visionary leaders created purpose through their enterprises, generating lasting impact and solving genuine challenges for people, communities, and our planet.
Okay, hello everyone. I am Ridhiti Arjunanda and I'm captain leader from group 8. Right now I with Bapak Dian Arinugroho, which is a lecturer in Faculty of Economic and Business, which is in Department of Management. So right now I want to interview my purpose project, the last project, which is the title is Purpose-Driven Company, and which is the concept of our insight with Bapak Dian. And then overall saya di sini mewakili juga dari kelompok 8 dan ingin menyampaikan beberapa kasus-kasus dan juga insight terkait dengan konsep yang akan saya bawakan di proyek ini.
Okay, so it is such a great idea, purpose-led company. This new wave of company that not merely focusing on profit, but also to giving much more to community is a good news for everyone. At the essence of this idea, of course, there are pros and cons, but I think once again it is a good thing to hear about this purpose-led company. Okay, first of all, I would like to say that nowadays the market itself or the society itself is much more aware related with social issues, for example, inclusivity, like green company and etc. So it is such a big opportunity for a business entity, a company or a business person to being able to maximize this opportunity. The second thing, nowadays the workforce as a backbone of a company employee maybe will be more coming from Gen Z or even the newer generation. The employee of newer generation usually need something to be attached to the company. We hear several news about how Gen Z not having higher loyalty to the company. So to make sure they have loyalty, the company must be able to give their employees something that more than just making a profit, offering them some work, some business that have greater purpose. There are several risks that they must foresee in the market condition. They have risks if we not following this purpose-led company. The market have chance to leave or not getting along with our company since we not in line with the current market. For the internal organization, if we have no broader purpose, focusing on the profit, it is very risky because we cannot building a good corporate culture. Hopefully, with this new thing, every businessman must keep up to date. Of course, it is also part of innovation. So we, as a businessman, have no chance except we must follow the change itself. I think one thing for sure is about social condition in Indonesia. We know nowadays we have several social problems in Indonesia. So our spirit to building a company, to developing a company to become a professional business must have greater purpose, not only making profit, but to help the social condition in Indonesia. I think that will mix us as a businessman great purpose, great direction. So we'll be have a good spirit, not only giving profit to ourselves, our company, but more than that, we also giving back many things to the social condition in Indonesia, and there is a great legacy to our business. So,
in the end, purpose-driven business is not just a corporate strategy. It is a shared commitment, a commitment to build a workplace where meaning and performance grow side by side. As employees, with Driven, we know that our work contributes to something bigger, something that reflects our values, enhances our growth, and serves the communities around us. Before I close, I want to speak directly to young people, especially Gen Z, who will soon lead the workforce. We live in a generation that is deeply conscious of identify values and impact. Use that awareness wisely. When you enter the professional world, do not let profit be the only compass that guides you. Carry with you the values you believe in: integrity, empathy, sustainability, and service. These are not weaknesses, they are strengths that will define the future of work. Choose environment that respect your purpose, build careers that reflect your values, and remember, success is not only about achieving more, but also contributing more. When you choose to lead with purpose, you are not just doing well for yourself, you are doing good for others. Then this is the kind of impact that our generation needs to leave behind.